Dear Migraines, it's me again. From the moment I met you, I was scared. I didn't understand you. Ignoring the lessons you were trying to instill in me, I despised you. You first started visiting my life in high school and college. With each visit, you'd bring a blinding visual aura with an intense and debilitating headache that would leave me bedridden for hours. I didn't know what to do. I began seeing doctors and neurologists. I had brain scans and MRIs done. Everything appeared to be fine. They prescribed me medications and pills to take, but I felt nervous about taking these. There were side effects and unknown long-term consequences of these. And so I began having to rely on these pills, these chemicals, as my best defense against migraine. My best defense against the hours of debilitating and confusing pain. And to be honest, the pills didn't even help that much. And so continued your weekly visits, and so continued the pain, constantly missing out on hanging out with friends, birthday parties, and events, just so I could lay down in my bed for hours at a time wishing you would just leave. I felt like I was missing out on life. I felt hopeless and incredibly alone. Once I entered the professional work realm, you were still with me. Typing computer code was very challenging with a blinding aura and throbbing pain in the middle of a workday. I had to explain to a boss that I had this condition, and seeing the skepticism in his eyes was so frustrating. I began asking myself, why me? Why can't I just be normal? But I didn't give up. If these doctors, neurologists, medications couldn't help me, then I was going to help myself. There had to be another way. I quickly abandoned the victim mentality and took responsibility into my own hands. My appetite for migraine research became insatiable. I began reading a variety of migraine books, scholarly articles, listening to podcasts. I soon began to piece together that the best solution for migraine prevention wasn't in a pill. It's a holistic collection of lifestyle changes. With this approach in mind, I soon began implementing changes in my life to my diet, my sleep schedule. I started meditating, journaling, exercising every day, and stretching. And I also was avoiding inflammatory, unhealthy foods that could trigger a migraine. After some time had passed for these changes to really set in, I noticed that the migraines were drastically reduced. I soon found myself helping others with their migraine prevention issues, giving advice on what worked for me. How incredible it felt to reduce someone's chronic pain. I can't believe I couldn't see it before. All of this suffering now was giving my life more meaning. The joy I felt in my heart from helping others through this was intense. Once I got a taste for this feeling, I realized that helping others with their pain was what I was meant to do. Migraines. For all that you've taken away from me, you've given me so much more. What I wasn't able to realize at the time was that you would become my greatest teacher. I was blind to the fact that through all the trials and tribulations you gave me, that they would only make me more resilient, that they would only put me on a path towards a healthier and more fulfilling life. It's so interesting how something that has caused the most pain in my life has become one of the greatest blessings. Before I had taken the power and responsibility back into my hands, I felt like I wouldn't ever be able to live the life I wanted to live. The saying goes that the gem cannot be polished without friction, nor the man cannot grow without trials. Now I feel like I can do anything. I can be anything. I've grabbed life by the horns. I don't feel held back by you, migraines. I feel like you've given me an enormous advantage to life. I haven't seen you in a while now, migraine, and so I'm reaching out to you, not because I wish for you to visit me, but to say how grateful I am that you are in my life. Thank you.